Okay, so it's October 20th, 2020. Just real quick to mention, I know tonight I mentioned, Jason's disgusting side of things, with the Billy and Sandy chain smokers that moved to Florida. Imagine that they changed their state affiliation from New York, Seaford, down to state of Florida. Along with Jason Peter Romer, 1976, a godmother, which is Kathy. I think she was married to a Bill or something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They moved also to state of Florida right shortly after I met Jason and was just whatever. I mean, did I like Jason? Not even a little. It was just kind of like wasting time. And I actually was planning on breaking up with him, but it was Christmas time, and then I felt bad, and then it was like weird, and then it was like, you want to come to my sister's wedding? No, not really. I fucking hate your sister, Jennifer Moeller, or Jennifer Romer, that then became Moeller, Moeler, married Mike on, like, I don't know, Christmas Eve to New Year's Eve. No, I really fucking hate her. She's a cunt, and whatever. Nobody gives a shit. So, here's the thing. When I was little, like from born, nobody talked about national security. Nobody knew history. Nobody knew how the government worked. Nobody knew if we were under attack or a threat of invasion, how to protect me or the homeland. Nobody knew how we got to America. Nobody knew why they were calling it America. Nobody knew why there was a fight over whether it was really America or if it was going to be called something else in the future. Nobody could understand why Bruce Springsteen was just singing about killing the yellow man in the U.S.A. So there was no dot heads. Nobody knew what a dot head was. Let's think about this. Anything else that the crowned McClurgs, Protestants, Church of England, that moved, and then, like, Gunther, which was, I don't know, the Kaiser from Iowa. I don't know what the hell they were called, but they were Iowa farmers. Happy in Iowa, by the way. 5 brothers, never wanted to leave Iowa, never wanted to go fight for their country, but here they are. They had a zip code and a farm, and 5 boys, so now they were something special in fighting in places. Moved to state of New York and became like a real piece of trash vet somehow, though, after he served his country well. Caught a drinking problem, was really loud and rowdy, had to be thrown out of the house just so this way Mariah could get Medicaid for the 10, or welfare for the 10 kids. You couldn't have your husband in the house as a white woman and feed your kids on welfare if you had a service member or a male in the home. So Mariah had to kick Clifford out just to feed the kids, and barely feed them at that. But that's how that one worked. 10 kids, whatever. Nobody, obviously, in Europe or Africa or, I don't know, is there anywhere else? South America? None of them gave a shit about the Caesar to be's kid. Everybody was just throwing trash as to how much they hated Soviets and Nazis. Nobody knew what the fuck it meant, either word. Do any of you speak Italiano? Italian. The spraccia. Naso means nose. For all you national security experts. NSE. Yeah, okay, so how'd you get that expert? Because expert, where we come from, means that you had the entire file from last war that you held quiet, and you let this occur in everything that could have possibly went wrong. But you had the intel up ahead, you stupid fucking piece of shit humans. So, here I am in America, or so they fucking call it America. I still call it U.S.A, because it's just me and Alexander and 0 useful fucking humans keeping their word to anybody, especially me and Alexander. Benjamin doesn't fucking matter. Daniel doesn't fucking matter. Anthony, doesn't fucking matter. It's me and Alex. We got the fucking key ignition, and the only two animale that fucking matter because we own Neptune's fucking trident, me and Alex together. And that's it. The rest of humans don't have it, will never get it, they will never be that important. I ain't sharing it, I ain't selling it, I ain't taking care of you, I ain't covering your stupid fucking ass for keeping me and Alexander away from his real father and tied to some fucking piece of shit Jason, and then Tia Frio, which I never fucking wanted. But I know, like, humans don't give a shit what I fucking want and need, nor Alexander. You only care about your fucking selves. And this is slipping through, like, real fucking fast. And how many of you are so fucking dangerous and useless, we really don't need you. It's a big fucking plan, and I don't need this many useless pieces not helping the one-time piece, which is the only thing you're allowed to live for. So now, I'm just curious. So the adults in the land, the state of New York that I woke up in, it was like, shh, don't tell the Italians anything important or smart. Even though in Italy, like Ziada and Vicky, they had special Nazi classes that Caesar paid for in special education to protect themselves. Linda, my mother, was hiding under a desk in a bomb raid. That was as much national security as she needed to get to hate the Nazis and the Soviets. They were good. So that's how fucking useless the state of New York was when I woke up. Already under attack. They didn't even know it. Nobody told them. Imagine the enemy not warning the kids that are living there that they're there for devious purposes and taking over and they don't have a choice. Right, yeah, imagine that. In Stupidville. Right, okay, so you might want to befriend a Nazi or Soviet. I hear they're really fucking smart. Anyway, that's why the enemy hates them and teaches the stupid how, it's just bitter. Whatever. Nobody gives a shit. So then, I get to the part where Jason enters, which I never fucking wanted to see or have to encounter. And then get this, in the GI neighborhood that his parents grew up in and raised him in, where everybody knew something about something, right? Really important stuff to keep our families safe at National Guard and National Security and experts and witnesses and whatnot, right? None of them ever mentioned anything to me. In my ear and in my eyes, I have one record of somebody coming to me in a parking lot at someone's wedding asking me about national security. Once. Entire life, 42 years I've been here. In fact, I had to ask Judy because I was having dreams and visions, and I knew something was off, and I knew I didn't belong, and I didn't know where I needed to go, but I knew it wasn't New York. So then she started making calls, and we found out a few things, and then it was totally wiped off of my memory, like as if it never existed. And so I can't talk about something I can't remember. None of the adults are talking about anything because they don't know anything, because nobody will fucking share any information with them to protect them. And then I've got the fucking treasonous bunch in Levittown and Wantagh keeping shit from me. So this way I can't even fucking help myself and my kid get to where I really need to be. I'm just curious, what is your modus operandi, humans? Especially the white ones in New York.